Hey Leo, how are you? My name is Danielle. Welcome to Moonlight Intuition. This is going to be a general reading for you. And if there are messages that resonate with you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, please see the description box below for that info. And let's go, Leo. How's it going? Okay, one more card for Leo. Love it. Okay, Leo. Also, I'm using a new camera, so I'm like, there's been a few hiccups, but bear with me. Okay, we have the Page of Cups reversed. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. And we have the Hierophant reversed. Okay, so first of all, we're in Taurus season. I feel like I'm saying to every sign, I'm like, it's pretty much one of my favorite seasons other than Cancer and Leo season. I'm a Cancer, so obviously summer is amazing. But like there's something about the spring. Obviously, do I even need to say more? It's like so beautiful and the weather being nice after such a long winter, but there's something about the like slowing downness energy that's just so amazing. And there's something here that maybe you're kind of feeling that, and you're a fire sign, right? You like to move, but you're also fixed. So it's an interesting time for you because we're in a fixed earth season right now and you're fixed fire. But there's something here that I think you're entering. Now, for some of you, this could be a relationship. Again, this is a general reading, but for some of you, maybe there is someone in your life that you're feeling kind of like you wish they were further along, that you're like, I see the potential, but they're just not. And whether this is romantic, friends, whatever. Because the Page of Cups is kind of like childlike energy, and it's a Pisces energy too. So for some of you, it could be specifically a Pisces, but also in a way, I think this is you. There's something here that I think a lot of you are entering kind of a new version of yourself that you've never quite felt before. And it might be having to do with your emotions and just how your emotions maybe in the past have, you know, fire and water as interesting elements together, right? So there might be something that like that fire maybe has like burned you for a little bit, and that it's like now you might be coming at a, like, are you feeling like more innocent, for lack of a better term, that you're kind of approaching life from a more kind of like, I want to say loving way towards yourself, because you're so loyal to other people, but it's like you can really like keep your own dreams. It's like you're like this like burning ember of sunshine and love and light and positivity and courage and like show offness in the best way. But it's like there's something about like your actual dreams maybe have been like a match, you know? And you're like, oh, but that's okay. I'll leave that there. And that's almost like when you get triggered, right? Or tripped up. Because it's like if you feel other people are kind of stealing your spotlight or what have you, but really it's like, the spotlight is yours, Leo. Whatever your heart desires, you're allowed to pursue it. Not just on your couch, but out there in the real world. So there's something about the Page of Cups. I think it's like, it could be you, like the page, I'll turn it up so you can see. The pages in tarot are kind of like that childlike innocence of approaching their element through childlike wonder and kind of like for the first time. So there might be something that some of you maybe are kind of ready maybe to pursue something new, maybe for the first time, something that you're like, I've always wanted this thing. Yeah, I'm almost out of water. And that it kind of requires like an acceptance of the like, that you're maybe kind of naive in this topic, for lack of a better term, just like, but it's to like view things in a good way. Like think if a kid was like, I want to learn how to make paper mache. They would just figure it. I mean, now there's YouTube and all that stuff, but if you gave a kid, be like, okay, well, here's all the ingredients. Here's the newspaper and the water and the whatever it is, but you know, and they would make a big mess and it probably wouldn't look good at first, but kids don't care, right? So it's like to approach Leo life from a childlike mindset, almost like a beginner's mindset. There's something very beautiful and exciting about that. And there's something when you pursue something new that's very freeing. Like when you have a beginner's mindset, it's like, because for me, it's like I do so many different things. And for me, you know, for a while, I'm an actor as well. And like that industry, I became very jaded, right? And you can become almost like resentful of something that you're kind of like, that makes you feel like you're like beating your head against the wall. So for me, it's like, you know, I explore so many different things, including my love of like tarot, astrology, all this stuff. I love music, writing, blah, blah, blah. And it's almost like when you kind of delve into these new avenues, it kind of removes the whatever resentment, jadedness that you have had of the other thing. So you can also like approach the other thing in a lighter, more positive way. But also it's like when you just don't know, how great is that? It's like even me doing a YouTube channel, I'm like, what am I even doing? Like kind of, right? But I'm like, whatever. It's fun. It's fun. Who cares? I don't care, right? It's like I'm doing something I love and I'm new. So even me being like, okay, this new camera, I don't know what's going on. Who cares? Who cares, right? And like writing, I've been throwing shit at the wall with writing for the last pretty hardcore, not hardcore, but you know, like hardcore, but like pretty steadily for 5 years. And like, who cares? Look at all that. And now it's like, I can see myself certain projects I'm working on because I did that it's like, okay, I'm ready, right? So it's like, again, Leo, don't be afraid to approach your passions, at all. Like, don't be afraid, but also don't be afraid to like kind of suck at it at first and be like, have a childlike perspective and be like, well, yeah, if this doesn't look perfect or whatever, there's no such thing, but yeah, how could it? I'm new. Even me, I started doing martial arts recently. It's amazing. It's very humbling because I show up and I'm like, well, I can't fake this because I'm new. A girl half my size just pummeled me to the ground the other day. I was done. It's like, great. So there's something here about the Knight of Wands being reversed. I think like this is you. This is a fire element. So this is Leo energy. But I think it's like, don't worry, Leo. To me, this is kind of saying that you're going to get a better picture. You just have to start being open to life, right? And being like, whatever it is that you've been wanting to pursue, that maybe you've kept close in your heart and a small flame, that it's like the big kind of fiery actions will come soon. You'll just know. So it's just to kind of start dipping your toe into things and being like, so whatever it may be for you, right? It doesn't really matter. It's like, no matter how small. Like even me, for example, when I started the tarot channel, I was like, I need a new phone. I'm going to film them on my phone. Because my phone is a piece of shit. So I went to the mall to get a new phone and blah, 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 blah. They're like, great, you can get this new one, the iPhone, whatever. And I'm like not a technology person. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not like, oh my God, the new iPhone. But I was like, I need one. Because I was like recording stuff on my phone and the storage was running out. Anyway, I went. And she's like, great, it'll add this much to your bill every month. I was like, okay, that's not bad. And then as I went to get the phone, she's like, oh, by the way, yeah, it's 400 whatever down today. And I just didn't have the money then. I was like, oh, so that also spawned me to focus on my finances. I got a financial advisor, which will come back to the Hierophant in a second. But also, I used my piece of shit phone anyway and started the channel. I was like, well, I'm not going to let this stop me because I want to do this. And yeah, sometimes my phone would run out of space mid-reading and I had to be like, ah, and between every reading, I had to like offload the videos on my computer, delete it on my phone, but it didn't stop me, right? And then now I have access to this great new kind of vlogging camera. And yeah, this is the first day I'm using it. There are hiccups. The battery ran out on one of them. I'm like, but it's like, who cares? Who cares? Literally no one cares, right? So it's like to remember that. And again, it's like even for me, all these things that I do in my life, it's like the bigger actions will become clear. You just gotta start. Who cares? Who cares? But also too, it's like the Knight of Wands. I think this is a great card for you because I feel like this can be big cardinal energy, which is like the fire sign cardinal energy is Aries, which is the cardinal signs are kind of like the initiators of astrology. And sometimes the Knight of Wands energy can be someone who starts something and doesn't follow through. And I was going to say, but you don't have that, Leo. For sometimes it's the opposite. It's just starting, but you're a fixed fire sign. So once you get going, you're in. So you just have to start. You just have to start. And now the Hierophant being reversed, to me, this is like, don't be afraid to seek higher counsel on things. Like if you need basically, yeah, any kind of, even if it's like, I need a therapist, like, and me, I got a therapist lately. And even, you know, the last few months, I wanted a therapist and I've always wanted a financial advisor, but I'm like, I can't afford either. Wouldn't you know, I pretty much manifested both. Like, and this is kind of believing in the divinity of things as well. Right? I wanted both. And then one of my friends of 20 years who works in finance, he's out in Calgary and he wants to do personal finance. He reached out, he's been helping me for free. Now we're going to start a payment because now that I'm getting more stable, but it's like, then this professional I wanted just presented himself for free. Then I found a therapist for $35 because she's in like doing her kind of practicum or whatever. So it's like, it's almost like it just, picture how these professionals would help you and probably the right person will just find you, but also don't be afraid to get support. people who know more than you. Don't be afraid of that, Leo. You're still amazing, you're fun, you're fantastic, but don't be afraid of people who know more than you, okay? It'll just help. We can't do anything alone. We can, but why? If you want to, get all the support you need to help you pursue your dreams. And it all starts again with a bit of childlike curiosity. Love you, Leo. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment if you like. And I hope to see you next week. And until next time, love ya.